What's up, guys? Gustavo, Adolfo, Uribe here, and this video I'm just gonna go real quick on songwriting structure uh, for you guys that are learning songwriting or they want to get better or whatever, want some tips. Okay, so basically for like a rap song, it's just uh, you have a verse where you rap, obviously you got your hook part, and that's basically it. For pop songs, they'll usually have a bridge or maybe a pre-chorus. But for rap songs, it's basically just a verse and a hook, a verse and a hook, and that's it. Maybe usually it's three verses and the hooks, and somebody will, rap on different parts. For example, like the song "Still Tippin'" by Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. Um, he's like still tipping on fofos, wrapped in fofos. That song is very basic. It's like hook, verse, hook, verse, hook. You know what I'm saying? And three different rappers on the different verses. So that's basically it. So when you get your track, what I recommend people doing is you get on there and you color code the parts, and you have to think in terms of bars. So for example, a verse is typically 16 bars, and I'll count for you guys. This beats by the homie Peso, by the way. 1 2 3 4 2 2 3 4 3 2 3 4 4 2 3 4. That's it, right? To count bars. Usually 16 is a verse. Usually 8 is a hook. Um, Now there are times, like depending on the beats that you get, there are times when you could have a longer verse and a shorter verse. So you could have asymmetrical verse lengths. Basically, maybe 24 bars or 32 bars, and then the next another verse will be like shorter, or you have like a mini verse where it's just like maybe 4 bars or something like that you could use as a bridge. Um, and that's where you can, depending on the song, on the track, you can do that. But that's basically it. So sometimes when you're writing to your rap songs, you have to already know where your verse is. Like, where do I start? Where do I stop? And don't overwrite. Do not write more than you need to. Sometimes, for example, there was I was looking for a feature artist, and I told him he liked the song, and I was like, Cholo, I just need 16 bars, and he did like a version of, like, I don't know, like the whole song was like him rapping. I was like, well, that's not gonna work because I need 16 bars. We already have the hook. We need 16 bars. We need to condense that. So that's an example of song structure, of why you really need to lock it down. Um, if you're a rap artist, to understand that, like, on a subconscious level, like where you already know instinctively, you know when to rap and when to not to rap. And then there's basically, to get a little bit more in depth, and I go into writing a verse. Check out the writing a verse video. But basically, when you're writing your verses, you need to have it, um, every 4 bars you change your rhythmic patterns. So blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah, 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 blah 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 blah. You know, just switch it up. Generally speaking, every 4 bars, and there are uh, special techniques where you could, like elisions, where it's kind of like it not really symmetrical, but it kind of like one kind of flows into the other one, and the cadence flows into the other one, stuff like that. And then you could have like switching the flows like every 2 bars, but using repetition to glue the bars together. So for example, 2 bars would be da 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 so you're using, you know what I'm saying, repetition of phrase ideas to give it complexity and glue at the same time. So those are some things to keep in mind. That's basically on the song structure. I mean, most rap songs are just verse hook. So that's pretty much it. Um, Questions, comments, whatever. I'm happy to go into more detail with anything else. Check out my channel. I got plenty of videos. I have a whiteboard playlist where I'm like in front of a whiteboard, like just like school, like showing stuff, and it's like really long 30-minute videos, but on this particular videos I try to keep it short. So anyways, whatever. Thanks for watching. Bye.